brought me to Oasis was I had a positive pregnancy test, and really didn't know what to do from there, and Oasis came to mind from learning about it in high school.
I learned about Oasis because y'all have these flyers in our bathrooms at school.
I had actually used Oasis 13 years ago, searched, Googled, and found that y'all were still open, so I came back.
I was 16 years old. I was not in a very good relationship. I wasn't hanging around very good people. At first, I was kind of scared, and then I was excited because I do come from a big family. I'm the oldest of 7, and then that realization of, oh no, my whole entire life is over, hit me again.
A lot of stuff went through my mind when I saw that positive pregnancy test. It changed everything.
I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm 16 years old. There's no way on God's green earth I can do this. As bad as it may sound, the first thing it was like, oh my God, how can I get out of this? What can I do to not have to do this at all?
And we just thought it was not ever gonna happen for us. And then we found out as I'm getting prepared to go back for surgery that I'm pregnant. And then things just start to click. And it's like, I'm probably further along than I think. That was on a Friday. I think I came to Oasis on that Monday and found out I was almost 34, 35 weeks pregnant.
My first impressions with Oasis was amazing, welcoming. It was my favorite thing is that it's surrounded by God, and I like that, and there's not many places like that, and I like how we prayed about everything.
So she was like, we can do an ultrasound, which she went with a little speck, and she tried 2 or 3 times. And so then you saw a little speck. She's like, that's your baby right there. I was like, that's my baby. She's like, yes, that's your baby right there. Go to the sonogram, and they did the sonogram, and she was right there encouraging me and just being fantastic and so sweet and amazing the entire time, which helped my nerves just kind of relax.
My ultrasound appointment, it was amazing. I wish I could go back. It was so surreal. It was that's my baby up there.
But she explained, there's more options, and, you can keep your baby, there's adoption, there's loving families who would love to have a child if you choose that.
Then she asked me a few questions on do you plan on keeping it? Do you plan on this and that and whatever?
I felt very alone, very scared, very discouraged.
And nobody would help me. I had an appointment with an OBGYN, and they called me and canceled it and said that when you have your baby, just go to the ER. They'll admit you. You'll see whoever's on call. It was scary, and they were the only ones that they hugged me. They gave me a hug. I'm sorry. That's all I really needed, was just someone to hug me and say, it's gonna be okay.
In making my decision, I definitely thought about what her life would be like and what mine would be like. There were definitely a lot of why gods. I think I was very mad. But my grandmother, I know my family prayed and prayed for me, and so I think the biggest factor was definitely my family.
I also took the classes too. They had the mentor option of, if you don't have a support group at home, you can have a mentor assigned to you, and they'll walk you through everything. There were the mommy baby classes, and if I didn't know how to change a diaper, they would teach me. Or if I didn't know how to breastfeed a baby, they would teach me. What I liked about those classes, it wasn't just individual, it was a group. Knowing that there's people around that are excited and nervous just as I am.
I did feel supported with Oasis. The support that I got, I was sent home with prenatal vitamins, a goodie bag of diapers and onesies and washes and things like that.
What stood out most was everybody was all about God, and
with the way the world is now, it's hard to find those type of people, and I'm very thankful that Oasis has those people.
And then when I had her, they called my mom. It was like, we've got diapers and anything that she needs. And I was like, do they even remember who I am? Like, they don't even know who I am. I was like, no, they know who you are because they called and asked.
Say I went to a doctor and I was sick. You don't get that doctor texting you like, hey, are you feeling better? Oasis, like, y'all did that for me, and I'm very thankful that it made me feel seen, made me feel heard, and I'm grateful to have that.
But I decided to keep her. Her name is Kaven Aurora. She'll be 3 in September.
I have 2 boys. We love to travel. He's the best. He was the missing piece that we didn't know we were missing.
Our future, I hope I know it'll be very bright. She's an amazing little girl. She just started dance.
What I see in my future is bringing him into the Lord's hands and making sure that he knows about the Lord.
My goals in the future are to make sure she's brought up the best that she can be and be the absolute best mother that I can be.
I know everybody says this. I genuinely just want them to be happy.
The biggest thing that stands out to me in Oasis is the support and the love that they carry for these girls that come in here.
Everything about Oasis is great. The staff, the kindness, the compassion, the generosity. It's been great. I'm just thankful that I have Oasis at my hands.
I'm very happy with my decision, yes.
I wanted to thank the staff of Oasis for being willing to donate their time, love, and comfort to those who need the facility. If I had not had the ability to come to Oasis, I'm not sure where I would have ended up. Y'all were very loving and supportive staff who made me feel welcome and encouraged. Although my baby girl did not come about in a traditional sort of way, I love her with all my heart and wouldn't change a single thing. Through my new journey the past few months, I've started going back to church and getting involved in Sunday school. I've even been able to grow closer to God and am learning a whole new level of patience and love. Thank y'all so much for all that you do. Y'all are amazing, and even though you can't see it, you're changing lives for the better, one mama and baby at a time.
Every step for the Lord, He will give me His peace. Bless the